For the first time ever, there are 2 LEGO R2-D2 sets available. The first is a very nice 18 plus version that's 13 inches tall and costs $240. Then there's this sweet little baby boy who measures in at just over 9 inches, which is still pretty big, and is less than half the cost of the not-quite-UCS Big Brother. What is up, everyone? My name is Matt, and this is my review of the 2024 buildable LEGO R2-D2. This set includes 1,050 pieces and cost me $100 here in the US. This set comes with 2 minifigures, R2 of course, and an exclusive Darth Malak to celebrate 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. Our R2 minifig is excellent here as long as you win the lottery and don't get stuck with one of those wonky headpieces with an uneven line. I'd say I scored about 50% here. The body is the interesting part about this minifig though, because we get back printing here, and that's only been seen since 2022's trash compactor diorama. R2 can be mounted on this little stand next to a printed plaque, and that makes this set feel even a little bit more like the expensive version. Darth Malak is probably half the reason some of you will get this set, and it's pretty cool to see this Sith Lord from 2003's Knights of the Old Republic. In case you don't know, Malak's jaw was forcibly removed by a lightsaber, and that's why he wears this crazy looking metal jaw thing. The printing on this guy's red onesie looks great, and if we take off his prosthetic, then we can see his gross missing jaw. Darth Malak also comes with a 25th anniversary display stand, if you're into that kind of thing. This bigger R2 looks great from every angle and has 90% of the functionality of the expensive set at less than half the price. All the details are here, from the head that rotates 360 degrees to the antennas, the tools, and other elements that are important. All of these tools and antennas and stuff are switched out manually rather than being integrated into the build like the more expensive set, but for my money that's a worthwhile trade-off. Likewise, R2 can be displayed on his 2 main legs or with his 3rd leg out. Personally, I like R2 like we see him here, with his 3rd leg out and tilted back a little bit and all his antennas and stuff out. But that's the beauty of this set. If you want to switch him up or like move him to 2 legs, you just remove this and it takes like 2 seconds. Some of the details included here do come from stickers, unfortunately. There are only a few of them though, and I think that a lot of the detail added by these stickers here would have been really tough to brick build at this scale, so I'm willing to give LEGO a pass here. But I do wish the whites of the stickers matched the bricks a little bit better, and now that I mention it, the color of these gray stickers also don't really match very well. In general though, I think they add a lot of nice detail. I actually think for the scale that this R2 unit is, I'm surprised how much detail they were able to include that's brick built, because it looks really good. Like, I think the front looks really nice. This large tile on top of the head is printed though, and that piece looks great. In my opinion, the scale of this model's head actually looks better and more round than the head on the more expensive set. I really love the details and all the little pops of color on the head, and the body and legs look really detailed and textured for something this size. I also actually really enjoyed the build process for this. It only took a couple of hours, and there's a little bit of Technic inside, but not that much. It's not like a super Technic heavy set like the big UCS version. A lot of these side panels are made as separate plates, which can all be assembled and then just stuck on using studs not on top assembly. It works really well, and I enjoy this a lot. I really like these either whips or fishing rod pieces used as wires here. And while the set doesn't include any wheels or anything, all of the feet have these round bottom plates on the underside that allow you to slide R2 around pretty easily on any smooth surface. Get it, R2? I really like this set. I've always been a fan of R2-D2, but that expensive sort of UCS version was always a little bit too big and a little bit too expensive for me. I don't really have the space to store like a ton of huge LEGO sets, plus that $200 price seemed a little bit steep to me for a buildable figure. But to my eyes, this set looks almost as good as the fancy set at less than half the cost, and comes with an exclusive minifigure and a great double-sided R2 if you don't already have him. If you're a Star Wars fan and you don't already have a buildable R2 in your collection, then I definitely recommend this one. Or if you already have the big UCS version and you're trying to make room on your shelves for something else, or you're just getting annoyed that every time you touch it, another piece falls off, then maybe it's time to consider selling that one and getting this one that is way more displayable. To me, it's just giving everything you would want in a buildable R2 unit. I really don't know why you would want much more or bigger than this, personally. Later, nerds!